Good morning, and welcome to Psoriatic Arthritis Breakfast Briefings from ACR Convergence 2020 on November 9th, 2020. I'm your breakfast briefing host, Alan Gabowski, Professor of Medicine at Weill Cornell Medicine and attending rheumatologist at Hospital for Special Surgery in New York. Today, we're going to highlight a poster being presented on an agent in development for psoriatic arthritis, deucravacitinib. Deucravacitinib is a selective TYK2, tyrosine kinase 2 inhibitor. It is one of the alleles in the Janus kinase or JAK pathway. You'll recall that there are four alleles: JAK1, JAK2, JAK3, and TYK2. So this is a member of the JAK family currently being evaluated for the treatment of psoriatic arthritis. And this abstract, L03, is presented by Phil Meese and colleagues, entitled The Efficacy and Safety of Deucravacitinib, BMS 986165, an oral selective tyrosine kinase 2 inhibitor in patients with active psoriatic arthritis, results from a phase 2 randomized double-blind placebo-controlled trial. This is an ongoing one-year randomized double-blind placebo-controlled multicenter phase 2 trial. At enrollment, patients had to have a diagnosis of psoriatic arthritis for at least 6 months. They had to have met CASPAR criteria. They had to have active disease with at least 3 tender and 3 swollen joints. They had to have a CRP of at least 3 milligrams per liter. They had to have at least 1 psoriatic lesion, and they had to have failed or been intolerant to nonsteroidals, corticosteroids, conventional synthetic DMARDs, or 1 TNF inhibitor. Patients were randomized to receive either placebo or one of 2 doses of deucravacitinib, either 6 milligrams once daily or 12 milligrams once daily. The primary endpoint was the ACR20 at week 16. The data demonstrated that deucravacitinib was in fact efficacious versus placebo over 16 weeks of treatment in patients with active psoriatic arthritis. Treatment was well tolerated, and the safety profile was consistent with that observed in their phase 2 psoriasis trial. Why is this important? Well, I think we have to remember, while this is just a phase 2 study, and we can't draw too many conclusions from it, it does appear that this new agent, deucravacitinib, a selective tyrosine kinase inhibitor, is showing promise in efficacy and safety in psoriatic arthritis, and may, if the data is borne out in phase 3 trials, it may become an effective addition to our therapeutic armamentarium in the treatment of psoriatic arthritis.